If you like what you're seeing, please hit that follow button. It helps us out a ton as well. If you really want to help us out, hit that subscribe button. We couldn't appreciate it more. But we're going to go live, guys, now. First map, ZTN between Winz and Cooler. Enjoy.
Fight.
Yeah, I'm on Cooler right now. I would like to give him a chance to share, of course. And as you can see, we just helped him with Winz right now about some options here in his config. Slow start for him. He doesn't want to attack this red, and red is still up. Absolutely not normal thing for ZTN. Winz is also here. He's trying to catch him somehow, and let's see who will be less patient. This is Winz here, obviously. So, oh my gosh, the Cooler is just has balls really right now with all these moves. They're just not moving anywhere, and yeah, it's good for him to keep more control over the map. Winz is just looks like trying to do not force things in this game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right now, both players playing fairly slow, really baiting out this red a lot. Cooler definitely wants it, of course, but so does Winz. Winz is going to take a little bit of rocket damage there, actually. He's going to be looking for this shot here. And that was actually a nicely timed rocket. It narrowly missed, but unfortunately, if he had a rail there, maybe a little bit more damage could have been done. But Winz is going to be on the back foot, on the back parts of this map right now. Kind of scrounging for armor, but again, with that being said, he doesn't have a bad stack at all. He's actually got a very decent armor stack, but it's Cooler right now with a massive health and armor stack collectively. And he's going to be looking just to put a little bit of peak damage right now. No need to go super aggressive. He does land one rail, and that one narrowly misses. Unfortunate to miss that, but Cooler's going to win himself red once more. He heard that shard pickup, so he's going to be bidding out this teleporter. Beautiful read from Cooler. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what we expect from here. So that is going to be the first frag and lead for Cooler here. Almost 2 minutes into the game.
Both players can make a competition here, speaking about experience in the game and in this map as well. So it's just really nice to see how they can try to find new ways how to cheat on each other. Just to make more tricks, more traps, something new on this map to show it. It's hard already to do that because of so huge popularity of this map, but as we can see, Cooler with some patience can do that. Wow, what a rail.
No, Cooler playing the waiting game right there. He actually got the spawn right. Unfortunately, the rocket a little too slow. Cooler was a little too far away, but he does lose out on red, but absolutely no rocket, or excuse me, no weapons except for rockets right now for Winz. So he hits a little bit of splash damage, but that's all he can get as Cooler picks up that mega. He's really going to try and bully Winz off of this yellow. He doesn't do so, but he does do a nice amount of damage there, actually. So Winz still with 100 HP, but pretty much right now, all he's playing is the yellow game. Which against Cooler, that's not what you want to opt for. And the dodge coming out from Cooler there, beautiful LG work, but taking actually a lot of rocket spam. And another one from Winz, beautifully timed. He's going to get himself on the board, and he's going to win himself a red, so this is huge for Winz right now.
Our game is tied right now, guys. It's just all this work for 2 minutes is just over for Cooler. He needs to start over, start again with everything what he did before. Such a nice ideas and everything is
oh my god
for nothing but rockets.
Oh my god,
Winz, what are you doing? Really nice shots right now, and yeah, unfortunately Cooler is going down for the frag. These grenades, what's going on here? Winz just has a spirit of Pavel or something like this.
Yeah, those potential air rockets were so close, but Winz is going to show off his rockets once more right there. 4-2. Beautiful work. I'm enjoying Winz right now. He's got a bit of a slow start, and Cooler. Oh wow, are you kidding me? Winz with the drop down rail. 5-2, that's massive. Saves that mega pickup for himself. And he's got a beautiful stack. Actually, not too much armor, but he's got the health stack. With this red being up, it's going to be a nice stack now. He can even deny a yellow back here. This is massive, but Cooler, no way! 2 massive rockets from Cooler. Make that 363 HP left to show for Winz. After that massive stack, wow, Cooler doing so much damage, but luckily, Winz is able to stack back up a little bit, and he really wants to deny this next red and mega. If he can play both of these perfectly, I'm going to be really impressed. He's going to get this red, and he's actually going to spam down a little bit. Cooler has an opportunity to grab this, but Winz is going to come straight in, and he actually shoots Cooler onto the mega. Not too bad for him, because that was a direct rocket, so Cooler only gets about 25 to 30 extra HP from that Mega. But he does get a back yellow, so slowly but surely Cooler's evening things up a bit as far as stack is concerned, but Winz is going to play middle map here, and he's just going to kind of bait Cooler out a little bit and see what his next move is going to be.
It looked like both players a little bit underestimate each other in the beginning. Winz were hoping that Cooler is not in shape, and Cooler didn't expect that Winz will be any good on ZTN or something. Of course, it wasn't true. And right now they're coming back, trying to analyze each other and to realize what really they can receive from both of them. At least I like it this ways, like Winz has some nice traps. He's not jumping only over the items. He's just right now he's waiting, because he doesn't need to rush. He doesn't need to get a close fight. So for him it's perfect right now, only to make some damage and to run away. When for Cooler is absolutely different. He has two hard tasks right now. First is not to die too often, and the second somehow to deliver a lot of damage to Winz, to trying to get him off all items that Winz collected by his control.
Yeah, but despite him going down right there, he did just that. He did a lot of damage there to Winz, left Winz with 80 HP. But Winz was able to grab that red, so it's going to keep him alive even longer. And Winz is actually set up really early for this yellow. He's finally going to run away and realize that it's not coming up just then. But with red coming up before Mega here, he's got time possibly, but he should have made the jump right then and there. I mean, here's that grenade splash onto Cooler. Cooler took a little bit more damage there than he wanted to down at Mega. But it is going to be a trade of major items. I'm going to take a look at Cooler. He does have a decent health count, but the armor is lacking. But right now the LG is huge for both players, and Winz is going to take him down 8-2. But Winz actually left with a pretty decent amount of HP after that 50. And count the spawn frag, 9-2. This is just impressive play here from Winz. I like the way he's delaying things, and I like the way he's splitting these items between Cooler. He's going for what's going to benefit him more, and not too worried about trying to get both right now. Oh wow, he's actually going to fall down, and Cooler's going to land a rail, but he will go down. And luckily that Mega is up as well as a YA, so easy way to stack up there for Winz after that frag.
Did you see some lags before, or it was only me?
Yeah, I saw a little bit.
Okay.
I didn't know if that was me or not.
No, people say that it's about Quake. Quake itself, I hope that it will be fixed soon. Maybe it's because of the Steam migration, but also right now it's only my thoughts. I don't know for sure, guys. And I hope that it will be better. 11-2, it's, I would say, on this map, it's really hard to get back, and it will not happen because right now Cooler is not in his shape and he can show us like his best comebacks and everything. So I suppose that next map will be more entertaining, more close, with more close score. So just wait a bit more, it will be better. Anyway, Cooler right now disappeared from the map. What's going on? Ah, yeah, he's here.
Wow, beautiful rockets from Winz, making it 12-2, and less than 2 minutes left, guys. If you got a 10 frag differential in favor of Winz, there's 2 frags from Cooler happened right before the 2-minute mark, and he was leading this game with a very commanding lead, really. I mean, not really in scoreline, but definitely in momentum and stack-wise, he was looking very, very good, especially after those 2 frags. So Winz doing a great job of bringing this back and absolutely dominating the last, well, basically 7 or so minutes of this game. But right now Cooler is opting for plasma and actually doing a ton of damage. He takes down a lot of the armor from Winz. That yellow is up to help Winz a little bit more, but the grenade spam from Cooler is real. And yeah, Winz needs to watch that teleporter, but Cooler is waiting with this rail. Winz knows it, and I don't think Cooler, oh wow, just narrowly misses that. Tries to pop back out, but the drop down from Winz, and Cooler is going to kill himself on Winz's face with a direct grenade. And with that 1 minute warning hitting, 12-1, I think it's safe to say that Winz is going to take this first map. And just to remind you guys, this is Cooler's map pick. And we are witnessing the Frenchman taking down the Russian on his home turf. This is it's quite impressive.
That's why I told you that it's not so rare anymore. It's like to see the Russian beaten on ZTN, but at the same time, for sure, a lot of experience needed to do that. And for Winz, it worked this time. I enjoyed this game as well, despite the fact that Cooler is losing right now.
Yeah, again, I think it's just got to be a testament to Winz. His aim and his temperament was just so even. Obviously, his aim is on as always, but he kept a level head, especially after going down quick 2-0, and just made sure that he played this nice and slow and didn't run into Cooler's trap. So again, well done there from Winz. That's a huge score line against a Russian on ZTN. I'm impressed with how he played that. Absolutely, I mean 12-1. That's huge. So we're going to be moving into Cure now. And yeah, Winz asking if he's warping around a little bit, and yeah, it looks like he is just a touch, but not much we can do there, I guess. It seems it possibly could be a Steam side of things. I don't know.
Yeah, so many things changed right now, and in Quake itself, and with all this stuff like of new voiceovers. By the way, do you like it?
The new voiceovers are.
Yeah.
I don't. They're different. They're different. That's
okay.
all I know.
He's trying to be correct and polite, like in his best. Yes, I understand. Okay, let's say not the best, but okay. Cure, guys, right now the second map, and
this is Winz's pick actually. So yeah, moving into the second map here. Winz's map pick here. It is Cure. It's a great way to start the series though for Winz. A huge map. And actually, Winz is going to disconnect for just a second. He's going to try and go fix that that skip that he was having. Cooler said he was skipping just a little bit. Sorry. Looking at chat here. Yeah, hopefully we'll have Winz back here in just a little bit. It looks like Cooler is trying to mess with things on his end too. I'm not sure exactly what is going on, but yeah, the voiceover is it's different. It's like that cheesy movie voice, like that's what it reminds me of. Like in a world where blah blah blah, it kind of seems like that to me. I'm not really digging it. So
would you like to get a female's voiceovers?
Yeah, dude. I mean, why not? Let's get enjoy. Send Sinclair a letter and be like, yo, I got this.
With this Portal Girl voice, no?
You got this.
I get it a lot. Let's kick people from the server. Winz can't come back.
There we go. Perfect. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think in chat about this voiceover? I'm not too thrilled about it. The cheesy movie voice is not really one of my favorites. It's just kind of, again, it's awkward, and I think it seems just way out of place for this game. I thought the old one was just classic. I mean, that's what you expect from Quake 3 and Quake Live. That was the voice of the game. Yeah, I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. So I'm not sure why they decided to change it, but I guess not much we can really do.
Yeah, I hope so. A bit improvement, it would be nice, but okay, what we have right now, you can disable it all at all. It's the best if it doesn't like it.
Jameson new voice. Just moans and grunts. That's all we're gonna hear. That's all we're gonna hear.
Yeah, both of the players are actually struggling right now with lags, so maybe we will need to wait a bit more till the moment it will be better.
I love it. Morgan Freeman. I would love Morgan Freeman voiceovers. That is the best. That's the ultimate. Can we get like a petition going for that? Can somebody start that and we can send it to Sinclair? Dude, if we can get Morgan Freeman to do this, I don't even know what I would do. I really don't. I would do backflips for like 10 hours with my headphones on, just listening to his voice. And is this me or is...
No. It's like
is Cooler lagging like crazy? Because I'm following him and I'm getting spikes like no other.
Winz as well.
Samuel Jackson would be a good one too. That's what they need to do. Actually, have kind of like, since we're on Steam now, we have the Steam community. Somebody can do that, right? Because like Left 4 Dead and CS:GO, like CS:GO's got weapon skins. People make for that. Left 4 Dead 2, I swear to God, there's so many mods in that game. Like, you can change your models, you can change everything. Oh, Sinclair is even in chat watching. Excellent. Sinclair, please, let's make this happen. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we should get like the Steam community going and get mods for the game that don't affect competitive play at all. Because like I said, Left 4 Dead 2, you can change models, you can change literally everything about that game. I have so many mods for that game. It's not even funny. You can change common, infected, weapon skins, the sounds that weapons make, the sounds voices
Okay.
make.
Stop promotion of CS here,
Sorry,
please.
well, no, that was for Left 4 Dead 2. But I'm just saying, since it's on Steam, is there any way that we could do that for Quake? You know, since it's on Steam now, I think. If somebody makes like Morgan Freeman or Samuel Jackson voiceovers, like get a soundboard and like cut it and piece it together, that would be the ultimate. I would love this game so much more than I already do. OP'd voices. That's exactly what it would be.
Actually, we have a huge problem here. Our games can't continue because both of the players has huge lags. And no one knows why it happened, so probably we are going to change the server now, guys. And then we will see if it will improve or not. And probably it will happen anyway. If not, maybe the worst solution for us right now is to postpone games for another day, to another century, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they can try a different server just to see. Definitely couldn't hurt. But again, this could be a Steam side of things. I don't know how the servers are set up now. Now that we're on Steam, they may be the same, but it looks like I'm getting some lag too. I don't know if you are, but every once in a while, or maybe it could just be the fact that I'm watching Cooler. Actually, it looks like I'm getting a few spikes as well. But we'll just have to wait and see. It could be. Yeah, it could be a Steam side of things or just a server side. So possibly try a new server. I don't know. We can definitely recommend it. But in the meantime, I guess we can keep going with the voiceover recommendations since we do have Sync Air in chat. All right. How about this? What do you think about Cooler doing voiceovers for this? Enjoy.
Oh, whoa. It could be nice, actually, but if he will train a lot before this, not like he's playing right now. No, it could be nice, yes, but maybe even Pavel or Evil could do the same, but it will be Russian accent. Can you struggle with Russian accent in Quake all the time?
Hey, if you can, I think people would enjoy that, especially Cooler's. Cooler's like the quote machine, even though he doesn't intend to be, it just happens that way. So I think people could really enjoy it.
Combo kill. That would be nice. Better than French, I would say. Sorry for that.
Maybe even Strengths. Let's get Strengths voiceovers. No, I wouldn't say Winz's voice is greater than Strengths. Strengths is just classic French accent. I can't get enough of Strengths when he starts raging and stuff. It's the funniest freaking thing I think I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, guys, we're again just kind of waiting here a little bit for confirmation as far as this ping situation is concerned. Both these guys lagging a good bit, but we may be moving servers. We may try to move servers. I don't know, but everybody in the server is getting some lag spikes. It seems every 7 to 10 seconds, if more frequent than that. So bit of an awkward situation where they're trying to figure it out right now, but. In the meantime, guys, this is a Winz versus Cooler. This is the second best of 12 match that we have coming at you today. And don't get that confused with this being a best of 5 series in this game, but we are in the round of 12, I should say, not best of 12. Excuse me. But this is the 125 FPS September League. If you like what you are seeing and you want to support us, guys, hit the follow button, hit that subscribe button as well. It helps out Zcasts and it helps out everybody on the stream to keep doing what we're doing here.
And thank you to everyone who is a part of these 6,000 people who already followed us on Twitch. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you a lot. We just hit this this number in the last few days.
Definitely.
Amazing.
Yes, Dragon. I do play tennis. Otherwise, I'd be awkward wearing this hat. At least I feel awkward. I don't know. It looks like they're going to move into a Swedish server, though. Possibly, yeah. They're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll wait for them here, and I'll get the confirmation. I'll throw a line out there to Winz just to see if he can provide me with information on what's going on. But Dork is fear. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate that. Roger's the freaking man. I gotta say, he's the dude. So yeah, let me stay in touch here with Winz just to make sure that we are all on the same page.
Yeah, I'm in touch with Cooler. Don't worry. So we all trying to control situation, but it doesn't help right now because this guy is trying only to find the best server without lags right now. It's only what they need. Let's hope that they will do that.
Promote Reflex. I don't know if I can promote Reflex because I haven't seen too much of it. I've seen the promotional video. It looks like it's like a fusion between Warsaw and Quake. At least that's what it looks like, sort of. But I don't know. I haven't seen too much. I can't really sit here and plug it as much as I would like. But I've heard the hype.
Tried it a bit actually, and it wasn't that bad, and it looks decent. So I think a bit more. All this campaign on Kickstarter and everything, guys. If you want to help to Reflex too, you can do that, of course. And maybe we already mentioned it on the stream, but we are going to stream some Reflex soon. So stay tuned.
Definitely. Stay tuned for that.
Right now I'm just curious a lot because I had one question for you. What was the birthday present for your girlfriend? I don't know what's going on there, but it's just something that.
It seems like Zoot's been stalking me on Facebook a little bit.
So what was that?
That's probably why he's asking. My girlfriend's birthday was yesterday, and Zoot is he's being also nosy. I got a little help, but I built her a PC because she was dying for a PC. She was I'm converting a console player to the PC Master Race as we speak. So, and what you guys see behind me on this camera, that was her playing Skyrim. Now you've seen that before, but that was on the Xbox 360. Right now, she's playing Skyrim on a 60-inch TV with a PC now, on her brand new PC. So. Yeah, that was kind of a cool thing. I'm so glad that we could get that going for her. So you may see her actually in the Quake scene. I think I'm going to try and train her a little bit in Quake, but we'll see.
Okay, what's her nickname in the game?
She gives me the fist pump of approval. She actually hasn't made an account yet. I downloaded it for her. I made a Steam account and had it preloaded on the computer. So she's got Skyrim, which is basically her favorite game, and then I put Quake on there as well. But she has yet to play because she doesn't really have a desk right now. Like she's got a keyboard and mouse set up like on this big TV like right in front of it. It's kind of awkward. So but long story short, I'll actually be moving out of this place pretty soon. So within maybe the next month or so, hopefully she'll have a place where she can properly set it up and get things going. So
okay, we are on the next server already. Let's see how it is for both of the players. I can still feel a little bit lags. And I'm not sure how it will work for both of them, but as I can see, at least they're trying to still warm up and to check what's going on.
Oh yeah, good call actually from Shrek. Toxic is another game as well. Similar to Reflex, trying to keep that arena shooter alive. But I mean, going back to what I was saying, I don't want to plug Reflex too much. I've heard the hype and I've seen a lot of the promotional videos and stuff for it. But it looks good from what I've seen. The hype is huge, so it seems like people are actually enjoying what's happening with it. Hopefully it can follow through and be what it's all hyped up to be. So that would be nice. Because I think people got a little too hyped for Reborn, what Too Good was trying to do, and I know it's still in production. It's actually come along a lot more in the past few months or year, I should say, than it has when it first got announced, so that's good. So who knows? I mean, maybe in the next few months we can see a lot of new arena shooters coming along, and we can get a lot new competitive games going. But guys, with that being said, we're getting live here. Looks like the server is going to be best for both these players. Game number 2 on Cure wins this pick. Enjoy, I'll let you check this away. or maybe not. I don't know. Well, regardless, I'm going to be on Winz here off the start, guys. And Winz is going to be getting his favorite red spawn. He's actually going to make his way to the Mega side of this map, but he's only doing it for LG purposes. Obviously, Cooler with that Mega spawn off the start there. But Winz looking pretty right now with his armor stack. Cooler, obviously, with his health stack. And both players are pretty much alternating running through this map right now. Just trading item pickups and whatnot. So both players are stacked and ready for the first fight. It's all about positioning and who can get that next item. It looks like Winz is setting up for this Mega. And he's going to get actually a free Mega. He just heard that yellow pickup from Cooler. Very, very faint in the distance, but it did happen. And that red is coming up in the next few seconds as well. Cooler actually missing some fairly easy rockets for him. Finally lands it direct, but not before taking a lot of himself. Make that too. Beautiful read there from Winz on that jump from Cooler. Did not fall into the dodge trap there and lands a beautiful amount of damage. And Cooler is left with 90 HP only. That's all he has to work with right now. Oh wow, both of those rails narrowly missing there from Winz as Cooler backs off after that 50 armor pickup.
Unfortunately, Cooler didn't have a rail before. Oh my! No, please, Winz, don't make these frags like this with your shaft again. But yes, first frag for Winz, unfortunately, and I hope that Cooler will get more appropriate weapons next time because he missed this rail last time, and he could make a first frag actually pretty easy. Both players were so low after the very first fight. No, right now it's just a disaster to watch. After all this time, we are not seeing something close game. We see only 3 frags ahead for Winz already. Nice rails, Winz. Nice. I can't clap right now because I'm pushing push the dog button. But yes, we deserve it right now.
Yeah, this is again another incredibly impressive start, but for this time it's going to be Winz and 5-0, very, very quick here. He does get that red. He takes a direct rocket though. That's going to be some nice damage coming out from Cooler right before he goes down. And to be honest with you, actually got pretty even stacks. But with that being said, Winz is going to make me shut my mouth, landing a beautiful rail right there. And Cooler is nearly going to grab away that yellow. He actually could do this here. One more plasma ball is all he needed to take down Winz. That was beautiful work. Again, Cooler does go down, but he's left Winz so weak, but just missing out on that mega opportunity. Cooler needs to convert some things just a little bit earlier, but Winz able to stay alive with that mega and make that red as well. Winz just timing everything perfectly right now. It almost seems like Cooler doesn't know what to do. I never thought I'd actually say that.
Yeah, I think that's right now for him is like, okay, we were waiting a lot of time and we have been waiting too long, so right now he's just like out of his mood maybe or something to play that. It was Winz who said, yes, let's just play. So as we can see, Winz were more ready for this. Finally, first frag for Cooler in this game on the 3rd minute, but he needs to continue it somehow, and his plasma is really good right now, actually. Almost gets it again. Please don't stop right now. Just continue with your control and hit more. He's out of his aim right now, as you can see.
And Cooler finally almost got back into this map, but obviously right now it seems like Winz is taking it to him. But Cooler will convert one more frag. It looks for the air rocket, cannot connect. Probably should have taken out the LG a little bit sooner for the ballsy shot, but unable to convert right there. And Winz is just going to get out of there and make sure he can stack back up for this next major item respawn. But red is going to be the next thing up, and Winz is there. He's actually probably going to get out of here. Yeah, he still does not have the stack to contend for this. So Cooler is going to get that red unscathed as Winz can just happily run away right now with his 6 frag lead. And again, I've never seen Cooler playing on the back foot quite like this. It seems like Winz is absolutely in the zone right now. And he's just got Cooler's movements and his dodge on lockdown, which is what we were talking about before the game. You know, Winz is definitely mindful of that dodge, but wow, that's a huge LG win there for Cooler.
And to overshaft Winz is just impressive. We need 1 award for this, to overshaft Winz and then strength. And Cooler did that. Okay, thank you for this frag at least. So right now, yeah, do it again. Yes, really nice combo.
5-minute warning.
Why do we have combo only for rail and rocket? Why these combos with shaft and rockets, for example, doesn't count? Would be nice.
I don't know. Yeah, I think any fast switch should be a considered a combo, but it's whatever. I mean, Rocket's rail is a little more impressive, I guess. Rocket's a little slower, and if you can land that damage at the same time, it's just, I don't know, it's just freaking awesome. That's exactly why, right? It's just freaking awesome. We'll stick with that.
Cooler still needs to control more on the map. Look at him, it's not enough for him to have almost 200 right now. And next fight in red, it should be in his favor. It's so easy for him right now. There is no rocket that can stop him, nothing. And he's back in the game. Nice, guys.
Yeah, coming back slowly, but it is happening. Cooler only 3 frags away, so definitely not too bad here, but he's got the lower ground here. He really wants to get this Mega. And Winz is setting up top, but we do just see him run away right there. So Cooler is going to opt for that Mega, and he will get it unscathed. And he's got a great stack right now. Winz is just scrounging for shards and yellow right now. So he has got himself a pretty impressive armor stack. Definitely not the Cooler status right now, especially after that red grab right now from Cooler. So Cooler is going to try and play this slow. He does have time to work with. He heard the teleporter play, and Winz knows he's there as well. Yeah, Cooler's actually going to get knocked down. Takes a little bit too much damage, but definitely not bad. But Cooler definitely needs to find a new angle of attack.
I would like to delay this red a bit more, because right now, as you can see, we have like a really small amount of time to get from one position to another. Oh my, mature frag! Really, guys, what are you doing? And Winz got this lucky, absolutely lucky spawn. And it does not help to him. Somehow Cooler managed to land all his rockets this time. Really nice to see. 8-6, and we are closer and closer to time game. Go, Cooler.
Yeah, 2 frag difference with 3 minutes left. Of course, that's doable, especially when you're Cooler. But with the way that Winz has been playing, I don't know. This is going to be, it's definitely not going to be an easy 2 frags to get. And Winz is going to drop down a little too late, actually. Shut my mouth. And wow, that was a huge opportunity. That was a big mistake from Winz dropping down right after Cooler grabbed that. Mega is only going to get Cooler right back up to fresh spawn HP. And Winz is very, very weak right now. Cooler looking for any amount of damage he can get. The rail lands from Winz. Are you kidding me? He's just going to stay alive for a second time, and Cooler is actually worse off than Winz is. But this red is going to help tremendously, especially that 25 too. I don't know how Winz is alive right now. I really don't.
He's feeling himself pretty good right now. 90 on 50 armor, something like this. And Cooler actually is like, I'm surprised how he's still alive, because he was so close to get this back rail. It was really, really damn close. I was absolutely not breathing at this moment while he was jumping on Mega. And one more frag for Cooler, guys. Yes, it's getting closer and closer right now.
Winz showing up the wrong place at the wrong time. Lands a decent amount of LG damage, but he's going to haul ass out of there as fast as possible. And Cooler is going to steal away every item he can on this map right now. He's got a massive armor stack. And the next item coming up is actually going to be Mega and Red at the same time. And Winz is caught in a bad position, though. Cooler knows he is weak. He hears him screaming, but that green armor is going to go to Winz. That's not going to be too much for him, though. But Mega is up, and Cooler is going to try and win as he drops down. And he's going to put a nice bit of damage there into Winz. Winz with 9 HP now on the back foot. If somehow he can manage to run, which, of course, right when I say that, he gets killed. Which, I mean, for a minute and 15 seconds, it's hard to run away from somebody like Cooler. But game is tied now, guys. We got 1 minute left. And momentum is all for Cooler right now. So despite a beautiful start from Winz, Cooler is bringing this back, and he's playing more and more impressive as this game goes on.
I'm trying not to make it worse for Cooler, because when I'm saying something, this caster curse just ruin everything. So right now I'm trying
it really does.
to be really neutral and to say, okay, good job for both players, guys. We have a tie game. Yes, that's how it is actually. But Cooler has control. Cooler right now finally has some good aim here, and Winz is a bit lost on the map. That's what you can see.
I'm surprised that first rail missed from Cooler, but he does come back and land that second one, so almost no armor left here for Winz, despite after picking up that Mega. He should have just saw yellow spawn, but Cooler is going to be coming around this corner. What is he doing there? Just rocket jumps on his face and gets it done. Wow, beautiful job there from Cooler. And he did take yellow in the process too, and Winz looks a little confused.
Wow.
After seeing that yellow's gone, he's just gonna give it up right there. I'm actually a little surprised with only 1 frag differential. I feel a little bad for him. Or I guess, yeah, the time limit was about to sound, so.
Wow, really good job by Cooler and this. So it was a bit feeling of a slow game, but at the same moment, Cooler managed to turn everything to his favor and he managed to win this game, like was one ABC book, like ABC game. Actually, it was like it wasn't wins against him in this case, like he didn't lost the ZTN before. So we just a bit changed some stereotypes, I suppose. Here, Cure goes for Cooler, ZTN goes for Winz. So next game is T7. I suppose it should be Sinister, and we are in T7 then. Probably they like to please you more here, to show you more T7 today.
Sorry?
Probably both players knows how you like T7 and they wanted to show it to you more.
Yeah, right. I mean, Cooler is a monster here. I haven't seen Winz play this too many times, but I know that from the last time we saw him, he did play this map, and he pretty much turned it into beast mode. But against Cooler, this is going to be interesting. So both players taking the other player's map, and we are tied 1-1 now, guys. And it looks like Winz is going to get the red spawn, and Cooler is going to get that mega spawn. So natural timings here for both of these items, and Winz is just going to opt for a little bit of armor here. He's got the rail. He needs to get some rocket and LG. He's going to opt for this lower rocket in the mega area, which is a little ballsy, but he probably predicted that Cooler made it out of there by now. But Cooler's going to show up right behind him, and Winz is actually a little lucky he dropped down there. He has an opportunity now to go back up and grab the shaft, but he wants to do a little bit of damage if possible in this red, but he is going to back out and grab this YA and Mega as well. But he has no shaft to work with. This is going to be a huge advantage for Cooler if he can push in up top here. And Winz knows that he's already going to back off and just look for a rail that he can hit. He does hit one, but with that Mega pickup, that rail is going to be almost negligible. So beautiful start here from Cooler. I like what he's doing.
Yeah, I like what he's doing as well, because he's making nice traps, nice control right now. He's showing us that he's not going to lose this map really easily like he did with ZTN. It was a disaster actually. So I'm really pleased to see him back into the game, and right now the main point for him is not to lose next Mega. It will be a huge fight right now. The main fight is, I would say, for these first few minutes. Who will win that? He will take an advantage for next few minutes too. No way, really. Winz, just so easy getting this Mega.
And Cooler opted for that red, so kind of a trade as far as HP and armor concerned, and the flip-flop for both players, so Winz with the health advantage. But after that yellow, he's actually looking better than Cooler right now as far as stack is concerned. And even though Cooler had the momentum, he's doing the damage. And that being said, Winz drops down, and Cooler's like, what? Why are you even standing there? And Winz didn't even know where Cooler was, so that's actually be a little bit of an advantage for Cooler. But with that being said, the red will go to Winz, but the damage was done by Cooler. Luckily, though, Winz is able to stack up a little bit more. He's got the height advantage here. If he can land a few rails and grab this Mega, he's going to be looking pretty. But Cooler is going to be trying to do whatever he can to deny this with all the damage he can output. And Winz is actually out of rails, so he's going to have to take this close if he wants to do any more damage. But he's actually going to opt to run away. But with a 200-200 stack, he's not much to worry about. He's just denying items now. That second yellow goes to him. He didn't even need it. And he's going to replenish that rail ammo, and now Winz is going to be on the warpath. He has every advantage right now to take Cooler out and get the first frag in this game, and we're 2.5 minutes in already. This is very defensive heavy from both guys right now.
That's how you pays back for not pick up a Mega in time. And Winz right now feels himself way better than Cooler, so for him it's easier to make these close fights and to participate in them without being punished really bad. So right now for Cooler, every hit counts, and every damage that he receives is just like a pain everywhere, and some certain points of his body as well. So just I hope that he will be able to get the control back. Without it, he's like without hands right now, like Winz without shaft, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. But Winz, he's got a great armor stack. I definitely would not recommend dropping onto the shaft to Cooler. That is the last thing you want to do. But Cooler is going to time that perfectly and swoop up that red. And I'm actually going to take a look at Cooler. He's got a great stack right now. Both players are just about even, to be honest with you. Wow, especially after that rocket. That is a massive prediction rocket coming out from Winz. If he can land some rails here, that's going to be huge. Traded rails now. Make that one more for Winz. If he stuck around and hit one more, that would have been detrimental to Cooler. But Cooler is going to grab that Mega. it's really going to put him maybe 10 points of HP right above fresh spawn, so that's not too much of a benefit from Cooler, but that direct rocket to steal by that red is absolutely massive, and Winz is going to try and get this fight. Are you kidding me right now? Back and forth, 9 HP now for Winz. No!
No! No!
How does he make this happen? I thought he was for sure going to go down if he jumped across, but he hits that vertical rail, takes the lead. We're 4 minutes into this game. That's the first frag that we see, and the LG is huge as well. Winz is absolutely beast right now. I can't even. Period.
Both of the players just managed to get almost all the attacks that stacks down, but oh my, it's just so lucky for Winz didn't catch one more rocket or one more rail at that particular moment. So he's leading right now, and available. Where are you, Cooler? Yeah, he also feels that. Look at him. He's just was hunting him so bad right now. And this, wow. This defense on red. It's second time already in this match for Cooler. He's doing an amazing job. First with rocket. Right now he just stop it Winz. I don't know. It was amazing. It was like, you will not pass. You shall not pass right now. And he did that.
God, the LG right now is huge. The stack is the only thing keeping Cooler alive. That is so much damage coming out from Winz, and he actually gets the kill with his shotgun to tie this right back up off the spawn, and he gets himself a red. Winz is going to go through this teleporter, and he's going to bully Cooler away from this, possibly, but actually Cooler... Wow, he's actually landed a decent amount of rocket damage there. Winz finally gets this mega, and he's actually got a beautiful stack from that. So if he can get a little bit of armor to work with, this is going to be huge for him.
Yeah, he's really counting for this on this mega. And yes, it paid back right now. He finally got a more or less normal stack to fight with and to continue on this fights on this map. Oh, I'm starting to be nervous a bit. I'm trying to calm down, but it's impossible when it's such a close game. Water rockets right now.
Yeah, but Cooler is going to swoop down, land those rockets, and take this lead right back. But Winz is actually going to grab that mega off the spawn. That's going to be huge. He's going to steal that away from Cooler. And he just needs to grab a few weapons, maybe an armor or two here and there, and he should be good to go right back to where he was. But Cooler is going to make sure that he denies this next red. It's coming up in about 5 seconds, and he's got a huge stack already, but of course this is just going to be for denial purposes only. And maybe Winz can try and get a different angle. He does hear that red pick up, so he's got the timing on it. He wants to do a little bit of exit damage here. He does land one rail, and Cooler is unable to respond to that. Let's see if Winz can string together a little bit more damage. We've seen these mega stairs be kind of the playground for him as far as some of this damage is concerned. He's going to go for the LG. Cooler gets the mega, but still the damage is huge from Winz, but he cannot take a rail at all. He needs to play this perfectly, and he lands the rail on the Cooler, ties it up once more, and he wins himself a red. This could be a conversion frag off the spawn too. He's gonna be looking for the shot. Cooler is camping there with his gauntlet out and rockets from below. Winz is gonna take the lead. This is so back and forth, and I love how Winz is playing this right off the spawn.
Yeah, it was really nice actually. He just made it perfect. He just made some really reasonable shots and really reasonable attacks just in time. It was really nice, and I hope that right now he feels him more strong and more comfortable, more confident to attack more and to be a bit more aggressive. It will be good for him, and at the same time maybe a bit easier for Cooler to fight back. So I kind of trying to a bit of hope for Cooler to find the easiest ways, even in the behavior of his opponent.
Yeah, definitely, but Winz is slowing this down a good bit right now, and that's actually exactly what he needs to do. There's only 2 minutes left in this game, and he's only got a 1 frag lead. His armor's huge. He just picks up this mega. He picks up yellow, so full 200 stack right now, and he can play so defensive. The only thing he wants to do, though, is obviously deny these items, but he doesn't want to go too defensive, especially playing against Cooler. Cooler knows exactly how to manipulate an enemy that's playing so defensive that he can get right back into this game, stack or no stack. So he needs to be careful about this, but he has the option to play a little bit more defensive. So we'll see how Winz plays this, but right now he's opting for the long-range battles. He takes a direct rocket, and that's exactly what I'm saying. The peak damage from Cooler, it is real, and it can definitely happen. So he needs to be careful. He needs to land the damage right back. So we'll see how he plays this Mega. He's got the low ground. He may look for the LG float. He may just look for a rail and get out of there. We'll see. But Cooler wants this so bad. He knows he needs it to get back into this map. And again, time is ticking down. Almost hit that 1 minute warning here, guys. And if Winz wants to go super aggressive, he can go through this teleporter when Cooler whips the next rail. We'll see how he plays it. Oh, wow. Cooler landing one rail.
Fight so bad for this Mega.
Rails. Oh my god.
Good job by Cooler. He's right now, he's 200, so he has everything to fight and everything to, yes, really smart move right now.
Why? Are you kidding me with the rockets? I mean, Winz goes down, the game is tied, but did you see how many direct rockets he just landed? That was at least 2 and some splash. And Cooler is down to nothing but 100 HP after that fight. Luckily, that red comes right up after the fight, but he takes a little bit more splash damage, and Winz is actually going to get right out of here, and he's going to opt for possibly an overtime as Cooler grabs that Mega. That was dangerous from Cooler. He pushed in very aggressive, which he needed to do so, but Winz made him, punished him a little bit, but luckily for Cooler, these items come up, and Winz got a spawn that was a little farther away, but wow, that rail from Winz, it's a beautiful peek shot there. Again, Cooler will grab the red, though, right afterwards, so he should be looking good for this overtime. I'm going to take a look at Winz. He does have 100 armor, so only about 100 HP total more for Cooler right now. Actually make that 50 after another yellow pickup for Winz. So good job for Winz for playing this a little bit slower, but here comes the fight, and LG is going to be out for Cooler, and a rail lands as well. Almost deja vu on that Mega platform. Cooler will steal that away once more, and red is up, and that will actually go Winz's way. So not a terrible trade, but Winz definitely needs to go to this next Mega if he does not die.
No chance for Winz right now. He's doing a lot of damage right now. He's doing a good job trying to play really slow, not to get into Cooler's traps again like he did 1 minute ago. And at the same moment for Cooler is like a really good times. He had control, at least before the second, and he managed to at least to make this overtime game. It's really important for him. I didn't believe that he will manage to do that, actually. It was pretty depressive to watch him the last couple of minutes. And this minute right now probably will be the second one.
Right now, Winz has a...
Yeah, both players doesn't want to show up to each other, actually.
Yeah, they don't want to push too aggressive. You got to choose your right moment, especially when there's about 30 seconds left in this game. The game is tied up. You don't want to do anything too stupid. So, both players are actually going to converge here, though. A little bit of LGs followed by some direct rockets here from Winz, and he actually takes a rail, so both players can be killed by a rail right here, and they're both going to be looking for the shot. Winz is actually going to drop down. Cooler probably heard that, but gets out of there just in time, and Cooler knows it. But that Mega is going to be in Winz's hands as the red goes to Cooler, and a YA to each player as well. So pretty much a direct reset. As we got about 10 seconds left on this first overtime, it's very possible here that we're going to be going to another one.
And another overtime right now. Whoa, guys, such a tense game. That's what we were expecting for all these matches today, and I'm really enjoying by the moment. For Cooler, a bit more luck maybe, because this last rail he just missed the moment to land it on Winz, and it would be way easier for him right now to just celebrate his win. But no, we are again struggling 1.5 minutes, and I don't know what to say right now. Both players looks pretty solid.
I've got to say though, if Cooler didn't land that rail down in low Mega area, we would not be in a second overtime right now. And these rockets are absolutely massive. The rail just misses from both players. Are you kidding me? They're both so weak. The rockets are huge from Winz. 83 HP for Winz, and about the same for Cooler respectively, or at least total. But that 25 is going to give him a bit of an advantage. But Winz now, he gets the 50 HP. He gets the 50 armor. He gets the red as well. And he does take a rail, but it looks like he's going to trade one, and both players are kind of sitting in the same boat. And with Winz maybe being slight advantage here. But definitely bad for both players, especially the rail coming out like that. And both players just don't want to converge just yet. This is a very tactical play from both guys, and Winz is just scrounging for everything he can on the map. And red is going to be the next thing coming up, and Cooler is actually going to bully him off of there and get a free red, so Cooler is in the driver's seat right now.
And
30 seconds
yes,
left in the
looks
second
like
overtime.
he got all major items on the map. So again, Cooler, he has your perfect opportunity right now to do that, and only 20 seconds left before this overtime will be over. So the better conditions you could not imagine, I would say.
Yeah, Red is going to go to clear once more, and he comes in with the LG out. The rockets are coming out from Winz, and that rocket is just early, but 1 HP. Are you kidding me? There's no way to get away. Oh my god, 1 HP and he lives to send this to a third overtime. Wow. Winz is so unintentionally clutch right now. I can't even help it. Oh my god.
Lead taken.
Finally he goes down though, right after the timer sounds. And Winz does have an opportunity to come back into this. Cooler is not as healthy as he thinks he is. Of course, he does have a massive amount of health right now, but if Winz can get a rail and maybe back off a little bit, he could start to get things going right before this timer runs out. But he needs to get something going right now because time is wasting, and he's 1 frag down, and Cooler has a beautiful stack to work with. But with that rail, that's definitely got to be the nail in the coffin right there.
Ridiculous rails right now by Cooler delivered here, and amazing job by Winz actually. He still have some time to improve the situation and to be back in game, and actually he can do that. I am trying to be more neutral as I can, but, because I believe that only Winz right now from all the players will be able to play more calm and really smart against Cooler. Look at this, he just stole this red and made a frag.
Oh,
my! You kidding me right now?
Really? He opts for the rail that close, but either way, it gets done. He really wants this mega, and he takes a direct. Are you kidding me? It's a huge rocket. Terrible timing from Winz to jump over. He's railable as well, but I don't know if Cooler has that weapon. He lands one himself, and that is a beautiful prediction shot from Cooler, and he takes him down. Ruins the momentum for Winz. That is a beautiful shot from Cooler. 20 seconds left with 2 frags. It's definitely possible, but it has to happen right now with a spawn frag. Yeah, that's definitely going to be it. Cooler with the prediction rockets and the whip rails there from Winz. That's going to be GG's. Wow.
What a tense game. GG, absolutely right. It was 2 overtimes. We had 2 overtimes here, and it was a third map right now, and it's 2-1. By maps to Cooler's favor. So next map probably it will be Sinister. It would be really logical, and I don't know what to expect right now.
I'm just pumped about that. I mean, what more can you expect from Cooler? Just when you think he's down and out, he could have lost that map at least 2 or 3 times. But he somehow managed to bring it back. I really don't know what to say. I mean, it's just well played. That's about that's about all I can say. So, but yeah, well played from him. And we're gonna be going into the 4th map here, and it's gonna be game point here for Cooler. But unfortunately, guys, I do have to leave you right now. Unfortunately, with the delays, timing got a little messed up, and with my time zone, I do have to go to work. So I hate to leave you guys in the middle of this game, and I really don't want to. But Zoot is going to be joining and taking my spot. So Zoot, thank you, sir, and apologies for the early split for me.
Thank you for casting and to join us today, Fear. I hope you will be able to do it more often. We all miss you. And actually, Zoot, welcome back. Right now we are on one more map. You're just in time. And yes, I just invite you to start with us.
Let's do this. This is map number 4, isn't it? I believe Cooler is 2-1 up. I've been watching as intently as possible just after ordering myself a takeaway. But anyway, I'm on Cooler's point of view as the moment as we get into Sinister. He is so damn stacked right now. And, well, Winz is struggling real hard, but I have no doubt from everything that I've seen over the last 3 maps that Winz is able to get himself out of any sticky situation. third overtime, 1 HP escape.
Yes, it was so damn and close. But look at these rails right now. Winz is back, as you can see, and he also has some beautiful control on the map. It looks serious right now.
Yeah, he managed to get himself some good health and armor. Cooler managing to deflect him a little bit, get rid of all the red and yellow managed to accumulate. But Winz keeps on pushing forward, 75 health left. This is a big risk that he's taking. He's looking for one more rail, which would help, but it wouldn't get the kill. And for that reason, I don't think it was worth the risk.
Pretty sick move, yes, but he tried to get as much damage as he can, so we can understand him, of course. He's trying right now to push the game, I suppose, to do not let Cooler to get any advantage anymore and to lead in the score with no doubt that it should be taken back. But at the same time, Cooler just disappeared from the map. He is somewhere collecting reds and doing a pretty nice job.
Yeah. And Winz is doing okay out of control. Even though he takes damage periodically, he's managing to get quite a few yellows. The Cooler's leaving up. It's not perfect control by Cooler by any stretch of the imagination, but he needs to start getting some kills soon or really laying down the pressure, because otherwise Winz is going to have another chance to get back at him in a close quarters fight, and it might not go so well the next time that happens. And Cooler, just listening, could hear Winz just walking around that mid-level. He's going to check out the teleporter, hope that Winz is going to fall into some rockets, but simply not happening. Winz was down by the mega health. If he manages to block off, he does block off the entrance, pushes Cooler off the mega health, but he can't get on the mega himself. He doesn't even matter. Winz gets himself the first kill. That was crazy. I usually don't.
No, really amazing rockets right now, actually, by Winz. Without them, it would be useless to attack like this.
Like, Winz's name is synonymous with rail and algae. Like you just saw, it's not synonymous with the rockets, which he just pulled, he just magicked the hell up then. And I thought, maybe, just maybe if he gets the mega health, he can win that fight. But he didn't even rely on it. It was just world class. And he does need this map if he wants to stay in the competition after all. He's got 2 maps to win if he wants to get to the quarters, whereas Cooler just needs to win this one. And it's definitely Cooler on the run. He's searching for any kind of yellow, but Winz's control is proving to be a little more wholesome than Cooler's was when he had his go on the rotations.
Just please take a look on timers. Right now we have this opportunity for Cooler to get at least one of the items, and yes, he decided to push red. Somehow, maybe it worth it to do it like this. He got one nice rail by Winz, but still staying alive, and that's important. Main thing right now, not to give away more frags, so it will be still beatable. And nice job by Winz. He can read right now his opponents really easily, and I would say against Cooler to do that, it's not such an easy task.
That was a great jump over by Winz. Manages to catch Cooler by surprise. He's got a great rocket to conclude that fight. I love how Winz played that, and Cooler was actually looking alright, but he stepped a bit too far in. He didn't fancy backpedaling through the teleporter. I feel like there is an ever-increasing advantage going in favor of Winz, and that's going to be another rail through the windows to bring it for a difference. And I didn't get to see map picks or anything, but
no, right now it's just out of map picks. Actually, we played already ZTN cured into 7. So what left, I suppose, I remember that they removed Battle Forge and Arrow.
Okay.
So there is only one map left, but I need to check which one. I don't know right now.
Cooler managed to steal the red over there. Can he get this fight going? It's so low. Winz of 17 health left. Does that mean that toxicity is going to be the tiebreaker? Oh no! Winz.
Oh my, it was absolutely unexpected for both of players, maybe.
But that's good for Cooler, because even though he's not stacked and he doesn't have control, he's forcing Winz to have to at least pick up the weapons again, which is just giving Cooler some extra seconds to get to the items before him and gain that precious control, which is oh so contested right now. Winz was spamming it, but Cooler waited for the sound cue, pushes in at the right time, and is this going to be the first point on the board? He's looking for it. He's not going to go back up the bounce pad. But Winz was left with next to nothing after that fight. And Cooler heading over to... Okay, is he going to go over to red? Winz is looking over there right now. Cooler was just thinking about it and decided that he's going to leave it up in favor of securing the mega health. So he knows that at least he's going to have a semi-dangerous fight. He can't just waltz into a choke point or anything. He's actually going to have to work pretty hard for this.
Both players right now playing really careful game, and it was like this before, but the difference is that Cooler can't play it anymore. He likes his style, but he can't afford it anymore for himself. He needs to attack more, he needs to hit right now every diamond rail, not like he did before, missing half of them. So, oh my, no. And not to fight against Winz with his LG, of course, in his hands. Oh my.
That mega saved the day for Winz, and that's part of it as well. I think Cooler's fights, he's picking them at just the wrong moment, which is unusual because usually he chooses the situation better than anybody. I didn't feel that was the case on this instance. Cooler pushing in, but a massive direct rocket. Winz looking for the rail shot, won't pick it up. Cooler is going to get the mega health, and he lands a huge direct rocket at the same time. This could be Cooler about to go back into control. We've seen some nice already today. Do not count him out of this game yet. But if he loses the next fight and Winz gets control, then it's looking bad. Push in from Cooler. He goes through the choke point. Interesting position that he decided to hold on. Oh my god, that rocket was massively close. There we go.
Finally, but with what cost? Right now, Cooler is available, and he needs all the items to pick up them as fast as he can. Okay, he misses this red, but at least mega on his side, so he has something to do with it. Oh, actually, it just absolutely looks like a level a bit lower than Winz right now, I would say, because for Cooler to lose his control, it's not so normal, and to play defensive play when he needs to attack, it's not the best choice right now for him.
He hasn't got the time. He's really got to step on the gas pedal. I mean, he's taking these items right now. He won't be able to settle with that 200 and just patiently wait to catch Winz out while he circles control. No, he's going to have to be more proactive than that. Finds Winz. He messes up his jump a little bit, but Winz also messes up the rockets very close, but Winz is going to come out ahead. That's going to be GG. 6-1. We will be getting the tiebreaker map between these two.
Okay, right now all Winz fans who were so sad that Winz could not escape or something. He could escape with 1 HP only. So right now they should just be happy because he did this.
Changing.
He has right now 5 frags over.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to win this. I have no idea what to expect at all. I could get my camera up, but I didn't have a chance to set up my lights or anything, so I'll try. Ducky, if you want me, then it's cool. But we'll see.
He always wants you, don't worry.
It is going to be toxicity, so we've got a fast-paced map that we're going to have to conclude this one over here, guys. You're going to see a pretty dark studio at the moment, and me wearing my big headset, but whatevs, guys. Whatevs. I'm really upset today because Polpo Gigante or 8-Bit Lobster sold me a bicycle that just broke today. Although I got like a lot of miles out of it and it cost me like less than 20 euros. So been a long day and this is a great way to wrap things up, guys. It's going to be a tiebreaker map starting right now between Cooler and Winz. I am ready for it. My body is ready for it. I'm starting on Winz's point of view. He's got the top yellow. He's got onto the mega very quickly. Cooler being aggressive. The plasma gun needs to be excellent here. It was definitely decent. It definitely pushed Winz away, and Cooler managed to keep enough of his health. I feel like, in fact, Winz very much let himself down in that fight.
I would say in general that this map is not so comfortable for Cooler, because for him right now to play fast, small maps as tiebreakers. It's the worst nightmare that you could imagine. His aim right now is not the best.
Yeah, I think
and-
he needs his aim to be on right now to
Yeah.
really succeed a lot.
And this map, of course, all about rails, and only I count on some plasma and rocket shots by Cooler right now. If he will manage to do that, he will be pretty competitive against Winz. But if not, so thank you. It was nice to see you.
Exactly. Winz made a very conservative decision just earlier. He had the better stack. Oh, hold on, this fight might end up in a frag. Winz manages to escape with 16 health. There is the 50 up. He's falling down, still hitting a rail. One more rail could get him the kill. In fact, is he gonna hang around for this? Are you that crazy, Winz? Oh, he hits one rail, looking for another, but he can't reload. Cooler gets the kill. 100 health left. It is not much. And it's certainly not going to matter a lot if Winz is able to get himself back on an armor very quickly.
Somehow, anyway, Cooler trying to play this game really slow. It's just impossible on this map, I would say.
I like the fact that he's trying to do that, though, because as you're saying, he's going to have to rely on his aim a lot. If he doesn't force a fast game, then maybe he's going to be able to take more time with his decisions and, well, hopefully force Winz to make a couple of mistakes. So it's only going to benefit him. And with 2 minutes into toxicity and only having one kill, this is one of the slowest toxicities you'll see. 100, 200 now. Winz is not that bad off at the moment, but Cooler's putting pressure on him, and it's not easy for Winz to get any resources. Gets top yellow. Mega is going to be up next. Really, he can't challenge for this. He can hope to do damage, or just to simply listen to the spawn, and fortunately, he did neither of them. For the red. Honestly, didn't think he would be able to get that so easily. Cooler in front of him. Winz this time missing his rockets. Cooler's going to get another frag over here, and that is as clean as you'll ever get. And now the rockets hit.
Amazing shaft again. It's just Cooler just did amazing job. I can't find another word for this, but only amazing because he managed to get over control even when Winz was lucky to get some megas and red before him, and somehow he just dropped it to pick up it again. And for Cooler, just amazing job that he's still slowing down the game. He still doesn't force it to be over fast, like on airball, for example, or like we usually can see here. Combo kill, guys, again. Just something crazy is going on here.
Yeah, Winz failed massively with his rockets when he really needed to succeed, and Cooler's fighting skills were just impeccable in comparison. But just there, we've seen a very weird exchange of damage. Winz gets himself a kill, only 22 health left. Cooler might stick around to do a machine gun damage. No rockets left, Winz. He has to hit the rails, and the LG to tickle at the end. He's now 2 frags on the board. Cooler had such a great start. Very strong plays. But, you know, just one little slip, one tiny mistake, and Winz is just going to cut that hole wide open and take as many kills as he can. And I think Winz is going to want to play it faster. I think now Winz has a decision on the matter. He's going to be picking up the pace quite considerably. Actually, I feel like Cooler is also picking up the pace, out of control. He wants to do some damage, and that one's going to cost him a kill. In fact, they are now tied up, guys.
Yeah, Winz got it that for him it's really important to make all the things faster, so this is his key for winning. And that's what he is doing, absolutely perfect right now, I would say. Cooler has nothing to do about it. He's just trying to survive somehow, trying to find one small corner where Winz will not find him, but it's absolutely impossible in toxicity. Such a small map.
Nice. With Winz, he wanted to get the lower yellow before looking over at red, and he was just kind of hoping that Cooler wouldn't spawn there, but he did. And now Winz has kind of lost a lot of control. Almost got the air rocket at the end, but Cooler is getting back in the game right now. He needs to make sure that he gets this next red, and hopefully for his sake doesn't take all this plasma damage. So Winz hiding around the corner, just wants to get out without dying basically, and he can at least try to cherish his lead. But right now you don't want to be sitting on a 1 frag lead. You want to be getting in this game, contesting for control, by making as few executional mistakes as possible.
I like how Cooler uses teleports on small maps. He invented this jump on Airwalk to jump through the teleport and to attack his opponent from the top. And right now he did mostly the same thing. Somehow he managed to... It was funny track. Somehow he managed to just disappear from rail of Winz and to attack him instead in close distance, and just to make this game so tight, so tense again. Wow,
yeah, I don't know which
job.
way it's gonna go. Neither player's got a huge control tool. Sure, Cooler's effectively 100-100 right now. The Mega's coming up, so it does look like Cooler getting into this. But this might be a payout of damage that Winz can give him. At least a little bit. It can go either way right now. Whoever wins this is going to be playing versus Cypher on either Wednesday or Thursday. I have got it down on the calendar somewhere, but that could be a pretty sick game for either of the players. And I know that a lot of people will be supporting Cooler just to get that El Clasico match. And a rocket from Cooler, pushing in a bit of the LG, but all of a sudden he's so weak. Winz just never stopped letting go of those rockets. And Cooler has just got to slow it down for a second to re-establish his control on the map.
And anyway, somehow Winz still have some armor and some steel, of course. No one can take it away from him. Some aim, so he's doing an amazing job anyway, like Cooler. But in this case, for Cooler, it's really nice that he managed to go and slow down the game. Like you said, it was perfect moment not to give away one more frag.
Look at the rails as well that Winz is hitting. It's so annoying. He just brought this 3 in a row now. He's going to get a top position. He knows the red's up in a second. Cooler has the LG. Good weapon to defend. And that means that Winz can't drop down, but the rockets are so painful. Another rail. That's 4 rails in a row. He's going to drop down. That's the kill for Winz. Absurd how he managed to do this. And now Cooler is under pressure as we got 2 minutes to go in this game. That is unreal, Winz, you absolute beast. Jump up from Cooler. He wants to get onto the Mega Health, but he's a couple of seconds early. Winz falls down, can't do the damage he needs to, but there's a rail afterwards. Cooler's jumping for it. He's going forward. He's got barely anything to work with, and he gets no damage.
Damn it, crazy moves by Cooler right now. He doesn't need to go to this red. It was so obvious and he was so sick. He was even available to do that. But anyway, he decided to take a risk, and as you can see, 2 frags ahead right now for Winz. Time is ticking. It's not the right moment to be aggressive, Cooler. Please try somehow to slow down this game. You need to. There is no other option.
Uh-oh, just over 60 seconds left. Is this gonna be the end of Cooler? We have seen so many epic plays.
1 minute.
So many nice comebacks and everything. Has Cooler got something else to do? He's just so weak right now. He might be falling apart. He might be buckling under pressure. Evil, he seems already satisfied with the result for Winz. But it's gonna be up to Cooler. He's got to clutch something, and it simply isn't happening right now. 5 frags between them, and I think Winz has weathered the worst of it. When it got to the 4th map, it just seemed like Winz had ever such a slight edge. And in terms of his plays, in terms of his moves. And it's,
right now, actually, Winz is just over-aiming Cooler because Cooler is rushing, and in rush, of course, your aim is not becoming any better. And even without any rush for Cooler, it was really hard to try to fight against 66 or 70, close to 70% rail by Winz. So GG guys. Anyway.
Guys.
I would say that for Cooler, it was amazing to show us this tense game, these so close games in this amazing comeback.